Welcome back to French proverbs and sayings. Ta-da! This is over here. Okay, the next one is il faut refresh avant d'agir. Look before you jump. That you're jumping between buildings. You gotta measure your leap or you fall to death. You have to think before you act or you jump down and die. There is a gap between jumping and that is the hard floor and death. Il ne faut jamais de fontaine, je ne boirai pas de tonnerre. Never say never. You should never say fountain, I will never drink your water. Il ne faut jamais jeter la manche après la cognée. Never say die. One should never throw the handle after feeling the axe. After carrying the axe, don't give up. Just because they chopped off someone else's head and say you will die. Continue chopping off your head. Il ne faut rien laisser au hasard. Leave nothing to chance. Prepare and think and anticipate, and plan everything months and years before ahead, and nothing should be left to chance. Every friend, every acquaintance, every enemy you will meet, you must have had a plan to deceive, to disintegrate, to sabotage, to think. Nothing must be left to chance. Before you meet, you must have already thought and done. Il n'y a pas de fumée sans feu. Where there's smoke, there's fire. There is no smoke without fire. If you see the smoke, someone has started the fire and started the killing. See the signs and with the fire and smoke, you live. Il n'y a que la maison qui ne se rencontre jamais. There are none so distant that fate cannot bring together. There are only mountains that never meet. That means the world has seen its fate. You can't ever escape meeting eternal people you meet, eternally meant to meet enemies, eternally meant to meet foes and allies. Whoever was in history warring together will meet again at the battlefield. And the chance leads to fate. It is the last battle you remember who could have won and be allies and an enemy that is smart. It is better to bring the fate together, and there is no distance you can never travel that can never unite the fate. Il vaut mieux y marteau qu'un clou. It is better to be a hammer than a nail. It is better to be a hammer than an anvil. It is better to hit than to be hit. Impossible n'est pas français. There is no such word as can't. Impossible is French. Which is why I always say je ne pas. I cannot. But this, it is a lie. There is no such thing as you cannot ever do in French. Les jours sous vent ne se ressemblent pas. There is no telling what tomorrow will bring. The days follow each other and don't look alike. The days that link up each other in a chain. Some days is weird, it's different, some days is good, some days something happens again. You must always expect each to be different. Au mahel ne vent jamais sourd. When it rains, it pours. Misfortune never comes alone.